fuck with my brothers only like Melly, bitch, I'm still serving heads on telly. Hit a hick town, make a killer like Billy. All these rap niggas, they be singing like Nelly. Trish got my Sprite dark purple like jelly. I catch dogs in the mall, make them fall like confetti. You know, in the hood shooting dice with the pole on me. If they hit me for my cheese, I'ma have bro poking. This AR shave a nigga head like Joe Budden. P dropped there, he whipped on 4Gs, he a dope runner. He had $60 balls for a whole summer. My nigga Chief could cook a big on the cold oven. Strapped up, but still a beat you like you stole some fucker for an hour off a perk and changed my phone number. E like Clay, he shoot from deep, he got a long jumper. Made my cousin cry cause I hit him with a strong onion. Glocky hold a 30 and that chopper hold a whole 100. Custo called the drain snoring blow, I left his nose running. Never went to homecoming or that prime shit. Tied in, play with keys like a locksmith. Tied in, get it to you like the cartel. Put them digi clocks up, grab them large scales. On papers with that stick, nigga, I'm a hard head. Streets bought blood straight, blood, sweat, tears like Darnell.
Hey. Shoot, AHumbleSoul, you know what I'm saying? We broadcasting live from Inkster right now.
Ain't time.
And it's a long overdue conversation that's about to take place. We got the natural born hustler, Pillz, sitting in front of the camera. What's the deal with you, bro?
What's up, my nigga?
Man, everything's pretty smooth, man. It's a pleasure to finally, you know what I'm saying, get time to chop it up with you. I know it's been hit or miss, but finally you know, get able to sit down and make it happen.
Yeah.
Shoot, man, before we even dive deep into the music, man, obviously you're a super duper dope lyricist.
Yeah.
You know, I know you got your reputation in Inkster, you known in Detroit, etc. But man, let's take it back to the beginning, man. Before you got the music buzz, before you got the you know, the regional fame, etc. You know, who was Pillz, man? How was it coming up for you? How was your household, dog?
Shit, my household, if you know me, I was born and raised on Linwood and Davidson. You know what I'm saying? I moved to Inkster when I was 10 to a motel on the Michigan Avenue.
Motel?
Like, yeah, stayed in that bitch for years, you hear me? Like, you know, me, my brother, my grandma, my mama and my sister, like shit. And on Michigan Avenue at the Esquire, they call that bitch the Rilla. You know what I'm saying? Going to school from that bitch. So shit, my growing up, shit, I had to hustle. I started hustling at a young ass age. I was on Michigan Avenue. I was seeing that shit early. Like that's just what it was. Like, for real, like out here. Only reason we moved out here because my pops, the people that my pops was hanging around, they done got indicted. He got scared. We moved out here to a motel, and when we moved out here to the motel, he wound up going to jail, and we was just stuck out here. And just started going to school and shit. I done met my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, Rambo, Guttah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I grew up with them niggas since I was like 10, you feel me? So it was like, that's where I jumped off the perch at and met a lot of niggas at, you know. But if you know me, you know me. I was born and raised on Linwood and Davidson. Moved to Inkster when I was 10 years old. And shit, that's where I jumped off the porch at. Shit, that's, you know, that's my hood. Yeah.
So how was that adjustment for you, you know, because you coming from Detroit and going to Inkster, or is it pretty much the same type of setup, same type of atmosphere?
Shit, it was, at first it was different, cause you know, I'm like, what the fuck is, you know, what the fuck is this, love? You know, what is Inkster, you know? But then I had niggas that embraced me, and we came up with a rap group called the Youngsters. Like, it was me, P-Guttah, my nigga named Dion, and Rambo, Derek, and the nigga named Derek, you know what I'm saying? Youngsters, you know what I'm saying? Rap group, and shit. Guttah always made beats since we was young, you know, and we just started rapping from then. Then shit, and to go from there to, damn, to go from there after that shit, my people uncle, he had started at a record label called 1,000 Grams Entertainment. Uncle Pete, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Pete. Shit, we was doing it out here. Then after that, L.O.M came about. We always been clicked together. It just been bounced, you know? Bounced around, so many names and so much, but Man, the upbringing is real. All this shit real, like, you know what I'm saying? And the shit be so real to the point, like, a lot of my niggas in jail, niggas don't. You go with your questions. I get to going too deep.
For sure.
Go with your
Originally, if you take me back to the beginning when L.O.M was formed, who are all of the original members? Like, who are the founding fathers of the group?
Me, Rambo, Rudy, Guttah, P-Guttah, 80s, Slick Rule, Young Loke. It's a lot of people that don't rap. Tez, JR. It's a lot of people that don't rap. You know what I'm saying? But the 5 main rappers, me, Guttah, 80s, Rambo, Rudy. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, that's Slick Rule. Right. A couple other people, you know, Mo Gotti, a couple people, you know, that been around. Right. But, you know, that's the main motherfuckers, L.O.M, for sure.
So, dawg, I mean, when y'all came together and y'all dropped, like, the multiple hustles and, you know, the break's over, how did that change y'all lives? You know, standing somewhere like Inkster, which is, from what I understand, is a pretty small city.
Yeah.
And everybody knows everybody from what I've heard. Yeah. Did that turn y'all into superstars, turn y'all into targets? Did it increase the love, increase the hate? How was it for you?
It did both. It increased the love and it increased the hate. It's a lot of people pushing for us to go. And it's a lot of people, you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people that's mad at me because I, you know, stop applying pressure the way I was supposed to be. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they happy. There's some people that's happy. For sure. Because it ain't nothing that came out of Inkster that sounded like this. L.O.M put Inkster on the map. Besides Microwave Man, L.O.M put Inkster on the map. Period. And it ain't a soul that can say I'm lying. Free Microwave Man, free A-Boy.
Man, so saying that, you know, what's a memory that stands out to you from that time when y'all were in the midst of putting them projects out?
Having fun, you know man, the fun, cause you know we had our own studio since we was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Our own, you know, everything. So like it felt good, like and we grew up off the street lures and you know rock bottom. So one of Street Lord Wine CDs, the interview, you know, he talked about driving around. You know what I'm saying? Driving around, he passed out mixtapes to everybody who looked like they was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers take the number on the back just to fuck with them because they looked like they was plugs and all that. And I took that. Me and Guttah did that. The break's over, our first CD, we bought all the CDs. We went to Fairlane, Northland, to the East Side, and gave out all the CDs for free. To everybody who looked, if you looked like you was getting money, like something crispy, something, type this, put this bitch in. Or Twitter, Instagram, them bitches got the jumping. Like, I don't know who it was, a black ass nigga. That nigga walked up on me, he gave me a CD, and you know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it went up. When multiple hustles dropped, that was anticipating it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of with that group stuff. It's a lot of personality. So you know what I'm saying. Everybody got different, you know, outlooks on a lot of shit. So right now, you know, people on that solo shit. Me personally, I want to do a multiple hustles 3 and shock the world. Cause me personally, it's not a group. Including Michigan can fuck with L.O.M. That's just my opinion. Dope Boys Team, Eastside, whatever other group, Bang Gang, they can't fuck with L.O.M. It ain't a flaw in our group. Only flaw that we had was that we wasn't consistent. Niggas went to jail. Niggas had to go do business. You know, the inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? If it was the consistency and they know it, It's not a flaw.
So when you say that, do you feel like there's flaws in other groups?
Not flaws, but it ain't I feel like it ain't a weak link. Like everybody got a hard ass flow, like just like the Dope Boys for a second. The Dope Boy Dre's, he not so lyrical, but you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
No, I feel where you coming from.
Like,
yeah.
It ain't, you can't find that. Rambo gonna go here hard. Guttah guy gonna go hard. I'm gonna go. You get what I'm like? That's just. I feel like it's not a flaw. It ain't a flaw. Everybody bring what they bring to the table. Right. It's just missing the consistency.
No, I feel you, man. And, I mean, speaking of the different types of styles y'all have, with you in particular, I always thought that you were influenced to a certain extent by the East Coast. Cause you got a lot of like metaphors and punchlines in your bars, you know what I'm saying, in your verses. So in addition to just being, you know, influenced by Detroit, Inkster, etc., I always got like that East Coast flavor from you. But I mean, I may be wrong, but who inspired you coming up?
Never was wrong. You know music. I grew up listening to Nas, Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Kiss my top 5. You feel me? Like I love Jadakiss. Who else? All lyrical motherfuckers who like rap. for real. Cassidy used to be one of my favorite niggas, like, cause I used to love punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that type of shit, I used to love that shit. So mixed with the Bootsy and the Hot Boys and all that. You know what I'm saying?
So you combined everything. Then you got the Michigan flavor too.
With that too.
So, man, speaking of all of that, you know, and then you went on to drop, you know, your debut project. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I did that first.
Get Right or Get Life, and the 36 tracks on that.
Yeah, and nobody ever did that.
Take us back to that time. Where were you at mentally? Where were you at in your life when you decided to create that project? Mentally, and take that different approach, because that definitely made you stand up.
I started writing most of it when I was in prison. I told myself, I felt like lyrically a lot of people in Michigan couldn't fuck with me. So I said, when I come home, I'm going to drop a CD, a double disc, a whole brick, 2 half of bricks, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to, you know, get everybody in the city that I fuck with on that bitch and do it. And it came out just like I wanted it to, you know what I'm saying? I sold that bitch for $30 a piece, every one. It ain't nobody in Michigan that can say they did that. Like, the release party, that bitch slapped out. Everything slapped out, like, you know what I'm saying? It just be the support systems with a lot of shit, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm back on that, you know what I'm saying? I'm back musically inclined. My second project, Stand Up Nigga, that was rushed. I feel like that was rushed. If I would have took a little bit more time, it would have did the same thing that Stand Up Nigga. I mean, it's the same thing that Get Right or Get Life did. That was like rushed.
Man, you mentioned prison. What did you end up getting locked up for, if you don't mind talking about
it? Resisting and obstructing. I had dope cases already, but resisting and obstructing. Assault on a police officer. Assault on the police officer. I yanked away from her, and the officer cut her knee, and I was already on probation for 2 heroin cases. So shit, they sent me to the joint.
How long did you have to do
it? A year. Like 18 months, something like that. Because they sent me to the boot camp at the end, damn near 2 years, something like that.
So how did, I mean, going through that process, going through that experience change you? Did it mold you? I know you said you were writing in there. That's what pretty much laid the foundation for Get Right or Get Life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just mentally, you know what I mean? How did that change you? How did that affect you? Or you pretty much already conditioned to a certain lifestyle? It wasn't nothing to you?
It wasn't that to me, but I told myself when I was in jail, if I don't make it rapping by the time I'm 30, I'm done. At this point, I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to come pressure, straight pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like all gas, no brakes. That's gonna be one of my EPs. All gas, no brakes.
For sure. So I mean, so after you drop, you know what I'm saying, stand up nigga. I mean, I know you were still doing like features here and there, but you kind of stepped away from music. You know, as far as like releasing your solo projects, what motivated that decision? What changed? You know?
I stepped back because financially I wasn't there, and going through things with family. I lost my nephew. It was just a lot of stuff going on that I had to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that together now. Like, shit, everything together. I know what I want to do. And it's something that out the hood to do. And I know I could get my mama out the hood and buy my mama a house off this. Like, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of niggas can't fuck with me, so I'm back. I'm back. That's what I'm back on. So, shit.
I mean, I want to ask you about somebody you mentioned a lot in your music.
Who?
Your brother E.
Free E.
What's the deal? What was y'all's relationship before he got locked up, and what's the circumstances surrounding his case?
That's my blood brother. Like, same mama, different daddies. But shit, he killed somebody broad daylight over a situation. You know, I don't want to talk too deep into the shit, but he killed somebody broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? And shit, got 12 to 24. God bless, he ain't get all day, been gone 10. Shit almost over. My baby will be home in a minute, and it's gonna be even more pressure around this bitch. I promise you. Promise you. They know.
Did he rap too?
No, bro, don't rap. That's just my big brother. Like, that's my big brother, so, you know, that always been my backbone. Go, NBH. That's where that started from. Me and my brother. That's not your brother. That's me and my brother shit. Not your born hustlers.
Okay.
Like, so that's what I push. Like, before L.O.M even started, when I was 16, 17, NBH, me and my brother started that. That would be alright, you know. That's it.
Dude, I was always curious why you switched it up, because I think I saw on the group albums that it said L.O.M Pillz. Then I saw the NBH Pillz.
No, that's still my brand that I'm gonna brand myself. L.O.M we branded that together. You know what I'm saying? But NBH is gonna be Pillz. That's me and E. You know what I'm saying? And chains and pieces and pendants and all that shit coming soon. I ain't gonna talk too much. Dude, I'm more so I'm showing, so.
For sure, man. Just one last question on the whole L.O.M. What's the current status of the group? Did y'all ever actually break up, or is just people just did the solo?
No. Niggas went to jail. 80s got 11 years. Rudy just got out, and you know everybody got families and they doing their own thing. It's still L.O.M for life. You know what I'm saying? We good.
Man, so I remember like a couple of years ago, I heard about some little controversy you got in, you know, with DZ. How you pretty much was saying that.
It wasn't in no controversy.
You said he sounded like 80s. He was trying to take his style. Or what was the whole situation behind that?
The whole situation was, I was on the phone with my nigga 80s. He said 80 said he ain't talked to them niggas in years. But on the song, DZ saying 80 said, take off, might as well, whatever the fuck he said. Long story short, 80's playing both sides. You know what I'm saying? He made me jump out here on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he really told him that. And that is really a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll never be cool, like we shaking hands, none of that. It ain't never gonna be none of that. Like, so shit, 80's got that shit started. To be 100, no, I ain't even gonna say 80s. That was me, cause I got on the internet. I got that shit started, cause I was so mad. Like, damn, my nigga and that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, shit, they and this bitch talking and riding off his wave, and just took his wave and turned it to FMB. That's how I feel, but you know, that's me.
So why do you say it can never be resolved? Because I thought y'all had a relationship at one point in time.
It never was a relationship like that. Like, only relationship was like Barry. Like, motherfuckers is around, that was around 80s. You know what I'm saying? That I know, like DT. Like, you know, a couple motherfuckers is re-up. A couple motherfuckers that'll never be problem with. But, you know, but at the end of the day, it'll never be resolved because it was too much disrespect. You gonna do this, you gonna smack the land out my head. But some shit that niggas never gonna do because niggas know where I be and all that. So it's like, but it ain't just the disrespect. It'll never be there. Like,
sure.
So.
Not trying to stick on the whole controversy thing, but I did want to ask you also about your relationship with Pillz, because I know L.O.M and Team Eastside, y'all did stuff together.
You know, the crazy thing about it is, bro.
Which I know y'all had y'all respect.
It fucked me up, bro. Yeah. When I seen the interview with Lando and they said I was playing internet games.
Right.
It was a list like a couple years
like
ago.
A snitch list or something.
Yeah, the top 5 Detroit snitches, but it had Inktown Dennis on there. That's one of my little niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was laughing at, like, damn, I know him. Like, you know, that's why I posted that. And Peasy, it didn't even cross my mind that Peasy followed me and it was gonna be, his name was on there, and I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, you know, apologized to him, sent him my number, like, you know, that wasn't that. When I seen the interview, that's when I seen that he was like, you know, heard about it. We talked in the DM. He was like, shit. I'm like, bro, all you had to do was say, take it down. I ain't mean nothing by it. And I took it down. Next thing you know, it was an interview on the Hip Hop Lab. Pillz playing internet games. Man, I don't play no damn internet games. It was a nigga from my hood on that bitch. That's why I posted that shit, to clear the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? Peasy is love, free Peasy. It always been love with him. However he feel, I hope he can get over it. But, you know, if he don't, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be, you know, shit, you know.
Right on, dog. Now, I'm sure that's something definitely viewers want to know. I know I personally want to know, was curious about. Man, just lastly, you know, let the viewers in, man, into you personally. Like, outside of music, man, what's some stuff that people probably don't know about Pillz that you can share?
Man, I love R&B. The R&B hooks, singing hooks that motherfuckers like that was a lot of wrote on L.O.M songs or my songs that you hear, like, I'm out here selling dope. No, I wrote them. Like, I write a lot. Like, I could write a R&B song. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love music. Like, I could write a song for an R&B artist. Like, for real. Like, that's something somebody probably wouldn't know. Like, but the R&B artists in the city, B. Ryan, A, 3D, all of them know when they get in the studio with me, they get that vibe, and I'ma come up with a hook so quick, they gonna be like, damn, like, I'm the truth, I swear to God. Like,
right.
That's it.
Right on, man. It was just lastly, man, when can we expect some new music from you? I know you say you got some stuff in the
new music. Don't play around on iTunes right now. I'm dropping a video for that August 15th, so be on the lookout for that. All Gas, No Brakes EP, be on the lookout for that. I just dropped a video with Rudy. I think the shit called North Dakota or some shit. That shit coming soon and shit. After that, Get Right to Get Life 2, and all just consistency. That's just expect more consistency. L.O.M for life. NBH, free E, free A-Boy. You know what I'm saying? Free Kyle, free all the real niggas.